This is Tennessee State Representative Richard Floyd. You know, I've always wondered why Dick was short for Richard. And I think that now that I know about this guy, I got the answer. A reporter asked our good friend Dick what he would do if he saw a transgendered person entering a women's bathroom. Obviously implying that this was a male to female transgendered person. Dick's response: "I just try to stomp a mud hole in him and then stomp him dry." Blink. What the fuck? You know, usually the more anti-LGBT a Republican politician is, the gayer it turns out they were all along down the line. So I predict that the next time we see a headline about Dick Floyd, it will be to inform us that he drowned in an above-ground swimming pool filled entirely with semen. But he has an explanation. He says, and I quote directly from my little cheat sheet here, "I'm not anti-anything. I'm pro-family," he said. "And if somebody wants to condemn me for stating what I would do to protect my family, let them have at it. Listen, I haven't lost 1 minute of sleep over it, and I don't intend to." You hear that, everybody? You hear that? He's not anti-transgendered people just because he wants to stomp them to death. No. You thought that was a prejudiced statement of bigotry and hatred? No! No, he's just pro-family. Because you see, that transgendered person entering the women's bathroom, if that was allowed, the American family, you know, mom and dad and sis and bro and their dog Spot, that shit would just collapse into nothingness if we allowed a transgendered person to go into the women's restroom, or presumably the men's restroom if they're, you know, female to male. And also, I know it's a minor nitpick, but this statement doesn't even make sense. "I just try to stomp a mud hole in him and then stomp him dry." How do you stomp someone dry? I don't understand. I mean, I know the mud hole thing is just a colloquialism, but I don't understand how you would stomp someone dry. If you continuously stomp someone, their blood and guts are going to start coming out at some point. They're going to get wetter, not drier, unless you're doing it on a really hot day and you're just waiting for the sun to dry them out, but it's still not your stomping that's doing it. I know that it's total nitpicking and it's kind of on the macabre side, but what the fuck ever. It still just doesn't even make fucking sense. If you're gonna be a hateful, evil little bigot fuck, at least make sense. My favorite part is when he says that he doesn't plan to lose a minute's sleep over this. Well, sorry, Dick, but I've got other plans for you. This is the address where you can write him a fucking letter. This is his phone number. This is his fax number. This is his email address. Not Productive is entering its final 2 weeks of fundraising. We still have a way to go, so I hope that you guys keep those contributions coming. And I'd also like to remind you to check out the channel of this guy.
I am the fastest man in New Hampshire. Look.